Welcome to the Awesome. I'm Big Ro, and this is Marvel Strike Force, Day 12 of my Dark Dimension 3 run. We are chipping away at this Node 3. It is hell, but we're going to get through it. Made some good progress yesterday and the day before. So we're just going in solo with Phoenix first, try to chip it down, and then we can bring in the whole team and try to get something going. Pretty much you got to set yourself up so you can get a good run with your full team, because everything just attacks so fast and hits so hard. If I tried to bring in the full team first, they'd wipe out one or two guys right away, and that's not worth it. So she goes dark, and the timing works out perfectly so that she can get her special off. So that's exactly what we wanted. Would have been better if Miles hadn't dodged that, but we'll still roll with it. Got everything down low. So we should be able to come in and do some good damage with our full team. So we did 1.77 million with just the solo Phoenix. And you know the drill, we're going back in, we're rezzing her, only 50 cores, and it set us up much better. We'll be able to wipe out most of that wave very quickly. And then we'll be ready for the next wave coming down. Just had to change up our positioning there, and back in we go. But this node will probably take most people the most time, but once you get past this, it goes a little faster. Node 4 I got through a bit quicker, and then Node 5 I blew through in like 2 days, so it does get easier. This is just like the huge brick wall you got to get past. Alright, so we're going to summon the Fury summons, smash Miss Marvel so we can take her out. Took quite a few times to get the best RNG on this, but that's what you want. You want them hitting your summons, then we can do the Ultron summons, fill up the board. Fortunately, they do hit Fury, but then she wastes attack on a little summon. Nothing we could do about this. So we do lose Fury, which isn't the best, but this was the best RNG we got. We just decided to keep the attack. So they didn't quite get Phoenix down, so now it's time to clone someone. A lot of different choices, not all of them are that good, because I don't have any brawlers on my team, so we don't miss Marvel, but she does have the AoE, so I could have done her, but I decided to go with Spider-Man because he can get the defense down on them, and if he lives to a second turn, then he has a stun, which will come in very handy when everything hits like absolute trucks. So we could go for the taunt here, but then he would most likely die, and we want to save him and hope they hit some of the summons instead. So we're going to save that taunt. That Miss Marvel just will not die. Alright, so now we get to use the special from Spider-Man. Get the defense down. He resisted, and he dodged, so that could have gone better, but we just have to roll with it. And the Miss Marvel still will not die. Alright, so now we get the bot train rolling. Get powered up. Smash her down, get all that energy back. And now I have a few different things I could do here. I could do her special to guarantee the Dark Phoenix, but we don't really need to do that right now. So we're going to go ahead and use the ultimate. I could do it to finish off Deadpool, but instead I decided to get America Chavez because she hits like a freaking nuclear bomb, and then she buffs up all the other brawlers, so decided to take her out first. Alright, I could use the heal and buff pass, but we're going to save that until Phoenix is dark. Get rid of that taunt. And now we can hopefully finish off Deadpool. Once again, I could taunt, but he would die pretty much immediately. But we're going to do it anyways. And hope that they hit Phoenix instead because she gets the taunt as well. Because we really want to work down this Black Panther as much as we can. because we want to take that Black Panther out, if at all possible, before the next wave comes down. Here the cloned Spider-Mans. Stun comes in super handy. We can stun Black Panther so he doesn't have a chance to get going. Thankfully he does not resist that. And she goes dark. We can get the bot train rolling again. So we got 2 cycles. Now we come to another decision here. If I go ahead and use her special, that might kill the security, and then we might get another wave down. We don't want that yet. So I end up using her basic, and I can hit all of them adjacently. So we can hit 4 of them. And then we're going to save that special. Hope we can get it off after we do the ult. So I debated about it for a very long time. I was like, oh, I'll go with that because we don't want that next wave coming down. So now we can do the heal, give her offense up for her ult. And Thanos survives somehow. So he uses his ult, which is very nice. Just trying to get as much damage on that Black Panther as possible. Take him out of the fight. And that hurts a whole lot. I hate that Miles ult when he's powered up, because it hurts. Alright, so I have the offense up. We're going to do the ult. Which in hindsight isn't as good, even offensed up, I don't think, as the special. I don't know, I'd have to look at the damage, but yeah, it kind of falls apart here at the end. She does not last long enough to get that special off, which would have been amazing. And that's why we were trying to burst down the Black Panther, because he just goes off and wipes everyone out. But as I figured, I'll save it. We did some good work. We got Black Panther work down, and we did a lot of good damage to the other ones. Best case, we would have got that special off at the end there, but we did not from Dark Phoenix. But we'll go ahead and save it anyways. I had been through many tries, so I was like, oh, that's good enough for me. 2.91 million could have been better, but we'll take that. So we're going to go in one more time because we still have that trooper. So we're going to res Dark Phoenix for 100. And then take everyone out except the trooper. So go back in with those 2. Then I think it took a few tries, but we do end up getting the special off with her. So another 20% health taken off. And that's always good. It has gotten a little more expensive core-wise, but it's definitely worth it, because I think it ends up taking me 7 days to get past this node, and that's with all the refreshes. If you don't, it might take you 2, 3, 4 weeks on the node, even if you have like a really good team. But I don't have the strongest team, so I was like, let me just get through this node. So we finally get the RNG we needed to have her go dark. Takes out the security. So she smashes him. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh wait, she didn't die. Well, let's risk it. The next wave came down. Yes, and she can get the special. So that's going to hit for a whole lot. Pretty much a perfect sequence there to do as much damage as possible with just 2 characters. And down goes Dark Phoenix. Still a very good run for the day. We got the Black Panther work down quite a bit, and thankfully there's no Miss Marvel there. So as long as we can take him out before the next wave comes down, we should be okay. So for the day, did 2.97 on the last. We ended up doing more with just those 2, because there are more enemies on there from our special than we did with the full team. Still a very good day for my team on this ridiculous node. So I will take it. So that is going to do it. Thanks for watching. Check me out on Twitch. For the next few weeks, I'll only be streaming Mondays and Saturdays, starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be pumping out these videos as much as I can so I can get caught up, because I'm almost done with Node 6 in-game. So yeah, I fell way behind on the videos, but we're going to get caught up. Until next time, stay tuned and stay awesome.